Gucci was a drowning child. Salma Hayek's husband had to rescue Gucci first before he can think of Balenciaga because Gucci is his favorite child. Some might see this as groundbreaking, but to be honest, we all should have seen this coming. Mainly opinion based on this video, but I will back it up with some numbers. By the way, just a kid in his bedroom making video. I'm 2017. Can I say I'm a kid still? Just a dude in his basement making a video. I don't have any inside information. In an effort to streamline the video, I will assume that you kind of know the nuances of the situation, like carrying owning both Gucci and Balenciaga, the economic slowdown, especially in high fashion. First, let's talk number and who was there before Demna. In 2023, Gucci hires Tabata De Sarno. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. A name that is respected in the industry but fairly unknown to the general public. De Sarno started with Prada in 2005 and then to Dolce & Races and then to Valentino, the director of men's and women's while he was there at Valentino. So he was big, you know, he was well respected within the industry. Aurora Argo by Mimosa Spencer and Tassilo Hamo, again, apology for mispronouncing your name. The French group said its sale fell 12% in October-December on a comparable basis from a year earlier, dragged down by a 24% drop at Gucci, which accounts for nearly half of the group's sale and 2/3 of recurring operating profit, but continued to struggle. If you don't know, fashion experienced a crazy high from 2019, 2023, crazy growth. 2024, though, the slowdown had started and has continued to 2025. Price increases have reached a ceiling and higher prices are negatively affecting demand from aspirational luxury consumers. Macroeconomic headwinds, especially in the key China market, which drove more than 18% growth annually from 2019 to 2023, are weighing heavily on the sector. The executive got too greedy with the price increases. They forgot to provide the consumer with extra values, which they had to pay for the same product. Time was a lot easier during COVID for frivolous spending because, you know, governmental interventions. Now that the economy is worse, people are holding onto their money a bit tighter. They're thinking a bit more, which is bad for business. According to Business of Fashion by Robert Williams, U.S. luxury spending is down 11% in July of 2024. Doesn't say how much, but 11% of anything is bad. Think buying a burger from McDonald's and 11% of it is missing. You'll be freaking out too, you know. It's not a lot, but it's not a little either. The fashion world had moved on from logo and maximalism, hence why Alexander McKelly left the house. With De Sarno, he did the minimal look, but it didn't really resonate with the audience. The people that enjoy minimalism had left the house with McKelly, and then they found Jill Sander, Dero, Hermes, Laura Pinas. By the close of 2024, the market is expected to remain flat year on year at constant exchange rate and shrink by 2% at current exchange rate to 363 billion, slightly below Bain's late forecast in May. The broader global luxury market will remain flat at around 1.5 trillion. If you know anything about shareholders and the stock market, they need to see growth constantly, all of the time. They are not satisfied with staying where they are, which is one of the things I hate about the current economic system. Expecting growth every quarter, it is not possible. This is why people talk about market correction and blah, 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 blah. All of this is quite boring. The point is, the Sarno collection didn't resonate with the audience. Gucci was one of the worst performing brands, and then you add that onto the economic slowdown, it just exacerbated everything. Here's how much bigger Gucci is to Balenciaga. On the Kering annual reports, Gucci has its own section and is first because generally they do so well because they're bigger and they bring in the most profit, as stated earlier. You then get YSL, Bottega, and then its other houses. So we don't even know how much revenue Balenciaga generated, but it doesn't matter. I simply want to prove to you that Gucci is bigger in name and in revenue. Gucci is the foundation of Kering. Balenciaga is like the heater. Sure, it's great to have heating, but without a good foundation, you're heating an unstable home that could crash and take out the heater with you. Bottega recently lost Matthias Blazy to Chanel. We can expect Bottega's sale to go down because Blazy's work really resonated with the consumers. For 2024, it rose 4%. Revenue amounted to 1.7 billion. YSL reported a loss for 2024, down 9%. Revenue amounted to 2.9 billion. Anthony's, we'll talk about that later. Other houses reported an 8% decrease, made 3.2 billion revenue. We can safely assume that Alexander McQueen aren't doing too well. Brioni reported double-digit growth, but from what, you know? If it were Balenciaga that did double-digit growth, other houses wouldn't be, you know, down 8%. The one few bright spot that Kering has is Demna. It actually makes a lot of sense to give Demna the biggest responsibility. Fix the foundation and the heater can be half working with someone else. Let me show you two looks from YSL. Tell me which one is from Hedy and which one is from Anthony. That's actually both wrong. Both are from Anthony. Psych dude, both of these are from Hedy. Whoever succeeded Demna simply has to follow the script. I am pretty sure Salma Hayek's husband, I'm using that joke twice now, will have a lot of rules for whoever succeed Demna. Continue to do this ironic fashion. It's selling well despite its current slowdown climate in the high fashion. So why change? So whoever has the job, they're just gonna be, copying Demna's work, or just reusing some of the unused Demna's work that he did at the house. You may like or dislike Demna's work at Balenciaga, but we can kind of foresee what will be down on the runway every year. Just weird everyday items. Duchamp is one of Demna's heroes. If we assume Balenciaga's sale has grown still, we can assume that it's not growing as fast as its one did. Other than people already knowing what to come, the fashion industry does a chair shuffle every few years to generate excitement and hype because of the staleness. This is seen as bigger because of the name Demna. People will anticipate what Demna's successor would do more than what Demna would do. I hope that makes sense. Will they stick to the script? Will they do something completely new? Demna and Makasy did a collab between Gucci and Balenciaga already. If you guys forgot about it, it was quite a lazy collection in my opinion. Here's the best of what Balenciaga has. Here's the best of what Gucci has. Now mismatch the logo on well-known products. That's really it. Despite all of the negative I just said about Demna's, people outside of fashion know of the name Demna. Sabato, not so much. So at the very least, the first Gucci collection under Demna will have a really high engagement across the digital world. Even if the clothes are boring, he will have interesting model walking, or celebrities, or model with prosthetic to look like celebrities walking down his runway. He can generate the hype, which is what Gucci really needs at the moment. He has a bit of a cult following, so even if it's a bad collection, those people will say it's good because they like Demna and they're in this too deep, the sunk cost fallacy. Anyway, that is some of my belief as to why Demna is going to Gucci. Hopefully I haven't angered too many Demna's people. They do love their cult leader. Here's my prediction if you're interested. Demna will do what Demna does best. He has such a singular focus, which is great in my opinion. This is why I love Rick. Again, think Hedy Slimane. What he brought to Celine is the same singular idea that he brought to YSL. If he had trademarks on those designs, Anthony will not be doing what he's doing at YSL. Let me know what you think. If you disagree with me, don't comment anything. I'm a sensitive person. If you agree with everything I said, please do comment down below. Good day.